High blood pressure, the silent killer right now. As you're watching this video, 119.9 million Americans are walking around with a ticking time bomb inside their bodies. They're going to work, playing with their kids, making dinner, completely unaware that they're at risk of a sudden heart attack or stroke. 1 in 5 persons don't even know they have it. I am Fiona, and I am going to discuss a serious medical condition doctors call the silent killer, from the website Friends Corner 682, where we have healthcare videos that explain various health issues in an easy to understand way and, more importantly, how you can protect yourself and your loved ones from them. But first, let me tell you about Sarah, 35, mother of 2. I thought I was healthy. I exercised, I ate pretty well. I was only 33. Then during my annual checkup, my doctor looked concerned. My blood pressure was 180/110. He said I was at risk of a stroke. I was terrified. I have 2 young kids. Sarah's story isn't unique. In fact, 23.4% of adults aged 18-39 have high blood pressure, and many don't even know it. But Sarah made changes that saved her life, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what she did. But before we dive in, if this information could save your life or someone you love, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Trust me, you'll want to remember this information. The deadliest fact: it's called the silent killer because most people have no symptoms. That means if you're watching this video, you or someone in your family is statistically likely to be affected without even knowing it. Surprisingly, 90% of high blood pressure cases can be prevented or controlled through lifestyle changes. And I'm going to show you exactly how. Think of your circulatory system like a garden hose. When you turn up the pressure, what happens? The hose gets stressed, it might burst, or it starts wearing out faster. That's exactly what's happening inside your body. Blood pressure is measured with 2 numbers: systolic pressure, top number, pressure when your heart beats; diastolic pressure, bottom number, pressure when your heart rests. Normal blood pressure, less than 120/80, elevated, 120,129, less than 80, stage 1 high, 130 and 139/80, 89. Stage 2 high, 140/90 or higher. Crisis, higher than 180/120. Call 911 immediately. My friend Steve, 45, was diagnosed with high blood pressure at 25. Steve, I was shocked when they told me my blood pressure was 200/100 at age 25. I thought only old people got high blood pressure. I had burst blood vessels in my arms after drinking, and a doctor once told me I had the arteries of a 40-year-old smoker, and I'd never smoked a day in my life. Uncontrollable risk factors. Age. Risk doubles every 10 years after age 35. Gender. Men are at higher risk until women reach menopause. Race. African Americans have 58% prevalence vs 49% for whites. Family history. If your parents had it, your risk doubles. Genetics. Some people are simply more susceptible. Controllable risk factors. Weight. Being overweight increases risk by 6x. Diet. High sodium, low potassium diets. Physical inactivity. Sedentary lifestyle. Smoking. Damages arteries immediately. Excessive alcohol. More than 2 drinks daily for men, 1 for women. Stress. Chronic stress releases hormones that raise BP. Sleep disorders. Sleep apnea significantly increases risk. Let me talk about Joyce, 52, from Ghana. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. Doctors told me to watch my diet and avoid deep-fried items. Joyce, my culture's way of cooking involved deep frying with red palm oil. When I started grilling instead of frying, I saw the fat dripping off. I thought, goodness, that's what I was putting into myself. Within months, I brought my levels back to normal. Here's what could save your life: knowing when and how to get screened. Screening guidelines. Ages 18-39. Every 2 years if normal, annually if elevated. ages 40 plus, every year, minimum. High risk factors, every 6 months or as directed by doctor. Proper screening technique. 1. Sit quietly for 5 minutes before measurement. 2. Feet flat on floor, back supported. 3. Arm at heart level, cuff on bare skin. 4. No talking during measurement. 5. Take 2-3 readings and average them. Home monitoring tips. Same time each day, morning and evening, before medications, coffee, or exercise. Track results in a logger app. Bring records to doctor appointments. Let me narrate the testimony of an NBA coach. Lionel Hollins, NBA coach. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure at 27 as an NBA player. It wasn't from lack of exercise or bad eating, it was family history. My grandmother, sister, and oldest son all have it. But knowledge is power, and regular monitoring has kept me healthy for 30 plus years. This is where it gets exciting. You have the power to prevent and control high blood pressure naturally. Let me show you the proven strategies that work. 1. The DASH diet transformation. The DASH diet, dietary approaches to stop hypertension, can lower your blood pressure by 8-14 millimeters of mercury. That's equivalent to 1 blood pressure medication. Foods to embrace. Fruits and vegetables, 8-10 servings daily. Whole grains, brown rice, oats, quinoa, lean proteins, fish, poultry, beans, nuts, low-fat dairy. Calcium helps lower BP. Healthy fats, olive oil, avocados, nuts. Nelly, 48 and a mother of 2 beautiful children, states, I started eating more fruits and vegetables, cut back on salt, and started walking regularly. I lost 16 pounds, and my blood pressure went from dangerously high to 111/77. As women, we put others first, but we have to take care of ourselves too. We're worth it. 2. The salt secret. This might shock you. The average American eats 8 grams of salt daily. The recommendation? Just 5-6 grams. That extra salt is literally poisoning your arteries. Hidden salt sources. 1 can of soup, 2-3 grams, half your daily limit. Restaurant meals, often 4-6 grams in one meal. Processed foods, bread, cereals, sauces. Cured meats, bacon, deli meats, hot dogs. Salt-busting strategies. Cook at home more often. Use herbs and spices instead of salt. Read nutrition labels religiously. Choose no salt added versions. Rinse canned foods. Movement medicine. Exercise is literally medicine for your blood pressure. Just 30 minutes of moderate activity can lower your BP by 4-9 millimeters of mercury. The exercise prescription. Aerobic activity, 150 minutes weekly, 30 minutes, 5 days, strength training, 2 days per week. Start small, even 10-minute walks help. Make it fun, dancing, gardening, playing with kids. Rolanda, 52, a heart attack survivor who completely turned his life around, told me, after my heart attack, I realized I could control my lifestyle. I started walking on community trails and even got a dog to keep me active. Now I'm in complete control of my blood pressure through healthy changes and daily medication. Stress-busting techniques. Chronic stress can raise your blood pressure by 10-20 millimeters of mercury. Here are proven stress reduction techniques. Deep breathing, 5 minutes daily. Meditation, apps like Headspace or Calm. Yoga, combines movement and relaxation. Adequate sleep, 7-9 hours nightly. Social connections, strong relationships lower BP. Weight loss magic. For every 2.2 pounds you lose, you can drop your blood pressure by 1 millimeter of mercury. Even a 5-10 pound loss makes a significant difference. Foods to avoid. These foods are literally raising your blood pressure with every bite. The blood pressure villains. Processed meats, hot dogs, bacon, sausage. Canned soups, sodium bombs in disguise. Frozen dinners, often contain 2-3 days worth of sodium. restaurant meals, especially fast food, sugary drinks, Coca-Cola, energy drinks, excessive alcohol, more than moderate amounts, trans fats, margarine, fried foods, processed snacks. Swap these for these. Table salt, right pointing arrow, herbs, garlic, lemon. White bread, right pointing arrow, whole grain bread. Regular pasta, right pointing arrow, whole wheat pasta. Fried chicken, right pointing arrow, grilled chicken. Potato chips, right pointing arrow, unsalted nuts. Soda, right pointing arrow, water with fruit slices. Treatment options. Sometimes lifestyle changes aren't enough, and that's okay. Modern medicine has excellent options. Medication classes. 1. ACE inhibitors, help blood vessels relax. 2. Diuretics, remove excess sodium and water. 3. Beta blockers, slow heart rate and reduce force. 4. Calcium channel blockers, relax blood vessel walls. 5. ARBs, block chemicals that narrow blood vessels. Medication truths. Never stop taking BP medication without doctor's approval. Side effects are usually temporary. It may take several tries to find the right medication. Most people need 2-3 medications for optimal control. Generic versions work just as well as brand names. Let me tell you what David, 29, from Houston, wrote to me. I couldn't understand how I had high blood pressure at 27, but one little pill has changed my life completely. It's amazing how something so simple can make such a difference. Living with high blood pressure. A diagnosis of high blood pressure isn't a death sentence, it's a wake-up call. Here's how to thrive. Daily management. Take medications at the same time daily. Monitor blood pressure regularly. Keep a health diary. Stay connected with your healthcare team. Don't skip appointments. Travel tips. Bring extra medication. Keep prescriptions in carry-on luggage. Know medication names, generic and brand. Bring blood pressure monitor if needed. Emergency signs. Call 911 if you experience blood pressure over 180/120. Severe headache, chest pain, difficulty breathing, vision changes, weakness or numbness. Here, let me give you another success story to inspire you. Christine, 34, a stroke survivor, told me, after my stroke, I was determined to recover. I crawled when I had to, went to college on crutches, learned to cook without salt. Now you wouldn't even know I had a stroke. High blood pressure doesn't have to define you. The Success Blueprint. Here's your step-by-step blueprint for taking control. Week 1. Assessment. Get your blood pressure checked. Calculate your BMI. Track your current diet for 1 week. Note your stress levels and sleep patterns. Week 2-4. Foundation building. Start the DASH diet gradually. Begin 10-minute daily walks. Practice 5 minutes of deep breathing. Cut sodium by 50%. Month 2. Acceleration. Increase exercise to 30 minutes, 5 days per week. Master meal prep for healthy eating. Establish consistent sleep schedule. Consider stress management classes. Month 3+. Optimization. Fine-tune your approach based on results. Add strength training. Explore new healthy recipes. Build your support network. Tracking your success. Blood pressure readings. Track twice daily. Weight. Weekly weigh-ins. Exercise. Minutes per day. Sleep. Hours and quality. Mood and energy levels. Let me leave you with some incredible transformations. Richard's story. Lost so much weight his trousers fell off, blood pressure normalized, but when weight crept back, he knew exactly what to do. Johnny's story. Active his whole life until 35, shocked by his diagnosis, but used it as motivation to become healthier than ever. Tom's story. As council chairman, he led by example during Know Your Numbers Week, discovering his own high blood pressure and inspiring his community. Your transformation starts now. Knowledge is power. You now have it. Small changes create big results. Consistency beats perfection. You have the tools to succeed. Your future self will thank you. Call to action. Here's what I want you to do right now. 1. Share this video with someone you care about, it could save their life. 2. Subscribe and hit the bell for more life-saving health content. Comment below with your blood pressure goals or success stories. Get checked. Schedule a blood pressure screening this week. Final testimonial, Sarah. It's been 2 years since my diagnosis. My blood pressure is now 118/70. I've lost 25 pounds, and I have more energy than I've had in years. My kids have their mom healthy and strong. If I can do it, you can too. Every single day, thousands of people just like you are taking control of their health and transforming their lives. You have the knowledge. You have the tools. You have the power. Your journey to better health starts with your very next heartbeat. Don't forget, your health journey continues with each healthy choice you make. Until next time, stay strong, stay healthy, and remember, you now know to make the right choice. Important medical disclaimer. Before we end, here's an important disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. This content should not be used to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any medical condition. Always consult your healthcare provider before making any changes to your medication, before starting any new exercise program, before making significant dietary changes. If you experience any symptoms or have concerns about your blood pressure, if you experience chest pain, severe headache, difficulty breathing, or blood pressure readings over 180/120, seek immediate medical attention or call 911. Individual results may vary. The success stories shared are individual experiences, and results may not be typical. What works for one person may not work for another. This video does not establish a doctor-patient relationship. Your healthcare provider knows your medical history and can provide personalized advice based on your specific situation. Your health and safety are our top priority. Please use this information responsibly and always work with qualified healthcare professionals.